Hi, I'm Cherry and I'm the Education Director of the Orchestra of the Age of Enlightenment, and I'd like to tell you something about our Musical Connections programme. We work right across the country in so many different settings, in schools, in nurseries, in community settings. And music is just a wonderful medium for bringing people together, so everybody has a valued voice, everybody has ability, whether they can play one note, whether they can sing, whether they can play an instrument.
I think Musical Connections has really made me understand that I'm actually good at something. I can set myself on one thing and I can work with other people that I wouldn't normally work with, and that is what made me choose Music GCSE, because Music GCSE is all about teamwork.
I sometimes can be very, very clever and just play the same exact thing that the OAE can play. They can bring me like so much energy, which can definitely put me into a good mood.
I've had the pleasure of working on the OE's Special Educational Needs programme across the country, from projects in community settings in Plymouth up to schools in Darlington and Durham. And today I've been working at Acklam School, which is the home of the OAE. And I've been working in the base, which is a nurture unit within the mainstream secondary school for children with a variety of different additional learning needs. Those are very small groups where we sing, we play instruments, we improvise, we compose songs, we listen to some of the OE's Baroque repertoire and reflect on it, and often use it as a starting point to create new pieces, new ideas.
Being taken out of lessons to do something which is bespoke and unique, and working with different people across the school, no matter what their background, actually helps build that sense of cohesion, that sense of belonging, that sense of this is my school and I feel proud to be a part of something which is really unique.
Music is always the medium that brings out communication. It helps students feel more confident, which is also one of our biggest outcomes.
One of the things that we do is sometimes come together with other groups, like here at Acklam in the winter concert, where there were roughly 40 or 50 students across Musical Connections playing together in a newly created piece that had been arranged and orchestrated for members of the OEE and the children by myself and another OEE composer, James Redwood.
We want whoever is in the room making music together to be making music at the absolute maximum of their ability, of their capacity. And what we do is we find musical vocabularies that will house all of those different levels of technical experience, and that makes for some really joyful musical interactions.
And sometimes we bring Musical Connections participants to our larger scale work, like our chamber opera, The Fairy Queen, which has happened at the Queen Elizabeth Hall in the South Bank Centre. So we work across a variety of settings, both in terms of schools, community centres, but also performing and sharing our work within classrooms, within concerts at school and beyond.